be sparking and rushing mad like inside the dark. Call me Bill Snatcher, just a brother for the rapture. I hang live, holding on strong, hard to capture. Extravagant, resurrect the track and it's militant. And I react like a convict and start killing. It's manifesting. The gods work like appliances, dealing in my sleep like a lot.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? So today I want to have a conversation with you guys about the dark future awaiting Boruto Uzumaki later on in Boruto Naruto Next Generation. And I gotta say this right now to the anime only viewers, this is the part of the month where we're going to be talking about spoilers. I thank you for your support. Over 80% of the content is spoiler free. If you're interested in reading the Boruto manga and getting caught up on it, I have links down in the description box for you guys to read the manga and do so in a way that supports the channel. But if you're still here, I'm gonna assume that you're okay with me talking about any type of spoilers. So in Boruto chapter 40, we get a very strong confirmation that Boruto Uzumaki, the future that is awaiting him, is gonna be a lot darker than the future that Boruto probably envisioned for himself. Even after everything that happened with Momoshiki, even after Momoshiki warned him that those eyes of yours are gonna take everything away from you, we do know that Boruto, even though that happened, Boruto basically kind of shrugged it off for the most part. That's how I interpreted how Boruto reacted to everything until he started having problems in the Majin and Bandits arc, where he tried to use his Rasengan and he ended up absorbing his own Rasengan, and now he has everything going on with the Kara organization. When you look at the life of Boruto, in just over a year that's passed since the end of the versus Momoshiki arc and where we're at now, because the versus Momoshiki arc was 15 years after the Fourth Great Ninja War, and right now we're 16 years after the Ninja War. So in the time that's passed from there, Boruto's life has gotten a lot darker. I mean, just look at it from this perspective. He was in a life or death battle with Ao. After that, he basically uses the Karma Seal to protect his team from getting obliterated based off of the attacks that were flying out from the Kawaki versus the dude in the Kara organization who Kawaki was fighting. He's watching his father fight against Delta, even though his father is suppressed. Even though Naruto's in control of the fight, Naruto's out of breath after that fight took place, and now he and Team 7 are fighting against Boro. His father has been sealed away, and he doesn't know that Sasuke is in the hospital and that Sasuke was near death. Boruto Uzumaki's life has progressively gotten more and more dangerous as things have gone on, and based on what we know from Jigen's information, Jigen does say that Boruto is going to become a perfect Otsutsuki clan vessel, which is in line with what Momoshiki said, where he said that mortals who kill a god, their lives can never be the same. And after Boruto speaks with Sasuke, Sasuke says that, hey, what happened to you was not anything normal. This lets you know that, okay, Boruto, there is something awaiting for him in the future. And when you look at him in the time skip, Boruto at some point ended up getting a scar over his eye. Now, we don't know whether or not that was someone trying to take his Jogan. We don't know whether or not that was an interaction that happened from maybe Isshiki Otsutsuki, where he sees that Jogan activate, knows what it is, and basically tries to take Boruto's eye because of the danger that it possesses. There's a lot of stuff that we don't know on how Boruto got that eye, but let's just go a step further. Boruto's a character who we've seen. Boruto has a lot of love for his village. He's shown loving his village. He's shown loving to go to the Thunder Burger, ride on the Thunder Train. Boruto has basically grown up in a time of peace. He's been coddled, he's been spoiled, and now he's having experienced the very life that his own father had to live through. Boruto from this point on is going to be hunted down by the Kara organization, just like the Akatsuki hunted down Naruto, and it's because of what's inside of him. It's because of the power that he never asked for. When you look even further than that, we know that when Konoha gets destroyed, that Boruto believes that Kawaki is the one responsible for it. That's what we, the audience, are led to believe. But given the circumstances with Kawaki, the fact that Isshiki Otsutsuki wants to use him as a vessel, it opens up the door where Boruto might have lost a friend who Boruto considers to be a brother to him. Kawaki could very well actually be Isshiki Otsutsuki, which means that the Kawaki that Boruto knows is actually dead, which means that unlike with the Naruto versus Sasuke stuff, this isn't about reaching a former friend. This isn't about making your friend see to your senses again. Now, it is very possible that Kawaki could indeed actually be in control of his senses and that Isshiki's not in control yet. That could be a possibility, but that makes it even more tragic when you think about it, because essentially Kawaki has lived in the household with the Hokage. He's gotten attached to everybody. He's gotten attached to Naruto's own daughter, and now we don't even know if Himawari's even alive. The whole village has been destroyed. The Hokage faces have been cracked. In particular, Naruto's stone face, half of it's blown off. Like, things have taken a turn for the worse. And then when you look at Boruto Uzumaki's outfit, Boruto has on Sasuke's cloak, Boruto has Sasuke's sword, and he still has Sasuke's headband. So it's one of those things where you look at it and you don't even know if Kawaki or someone else might have potentially killed Boruto. But what we do know is that Boruto Uzumaki basically lived one hell of a life in the 3 years that we still have in the timeline before we get to the events of Boruto versus Kawaki. And even then, after that's done, you still have the bigger Sasuke clan threat waiting for Boruto to handle, because Boruto has an eye that is going to gain the attention of the Sasuke clan, which means Boruto has an even greater threat that's going to be interested in hunting him down. But I want to know from you guys, I really want to know from you guys, what do you think about Boruto? Do you think that too much is being placed at the feet of Boruto Uzumaki to handle? But as always, guys, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Have an awesome day, guys.